Hello everyone, welcome back to Li'l K Artistry. I am Kristen, the artist also known as Li'l K, and I want to warmly welcome you not only back to my little corner of the art world, but to the new year, 2025. This is my first official video of the new year. I have so much in store for you. I can't wait to share with you. But first, I want to say thank you, all of you, for a tremendous first year. It wasn't even a full year. I started this channel in April of 2024, and thousands of you, literally thousands of you from all over the country and all over the world. I live in the US, I live in Maine, which if you don't live in the US, if you look at the country and you look way up in the very top easternmost corner, that little state that kind of looks like the head of a dog, that's where I live, that's Maine. And I live in about the middle of that state. It's a big state. And lots of people, lots of wonderful artists in this state too. So everyone has been so supportive all over the world. Countless countries, I stopped counting, there were so many. And I'm pretty sure I think we have subscribers from every state in the US now. Not sure, I'll have to go back and check. But welcome, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would be absolutely honored if you would subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you'll get notified when I post new videos, new shorts. I just did post a short. It's kind of a quick impromptu. I did it terrible. It looked horrible, but it was my first one, kind of instructional, that was non-art related. And I wanted to share with you my recipe for vegan overnight oats. And it's meal prepping. So I did 5 breakfasts worth, and it's just like a minute and 15 seconds, not very long video, but the recipe is included in the video if you're interested in vegan recipes. And if you don't want to do a vegan, you can use the same recipe, just don't use, I think one of the ingredients was a non-dairy yogurt, and then I used oat milk. You can use real yogurt and real milk if you want. But anyway, go check that out. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your comments. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I would be honored to have you join my growing group of art lovers. So today I am back in my studio. I'm going to be working on a 14-inch canvas. I'm going to be doing a cloud pour with my Li'l K Artistry Abstract Cellism mix, and I have a really interesting color grouping here. I'm going with black, and then I have Titan Buff, I have quinacridone magenta, and then I have a phthalo green, and then the cloud mix. So green and pink, I'm not sure how this is going to go, but I'm really excited to try it. So I am going to do that, and I'm going to kind of instruct you as we go. Hopefully you will enjoy that, and I hope you have fun, and I hope you learn something. And be sure to ask questions, post a comment if you have a question, or if you want to share something with me. That would be great. You can also get me at email. I'm at lilkartistry@gmail.com. Without further ado, I am going to go ahead and put my gloves on, and hopefully we'll make something real pretty. So come on, let's go make some art. Okay, back again. Here we are with a little bit of a close-up version on my spinner. Like I said, I'm working with a 14-inch canvas today, and I've already put down my flow aid. As I've mentioned in a number of videos before this, I almost always use the flow aid, not always. But when I know that I am going to be spinning or tilting the paint off the canvas and I don't want to waste a lot of paint, I will use the flow aid first, because that moistens the canvas and makes it so that I don't have to use as much paint, especially on the base layer. That way I don't have to tilt or spin as much paint off the canvas, and it's less wasteful, which I love doing that. And the flow aid, I will show you, it's a Liquitex product. It looks like this. You mix it just like it says on the bottle. It's 1 part flow aid to 20 parts water. It's a great little product. And I have to give a shout out to Winsky down here for introducing me to that product. I love it. It's a wonderful product. Okay, so this is going to be a cloud pour. And what I think I'm going to do is, for my puddle, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to alternate these are my Abstract Cellism mix, so they're a little bit thicker. And this is the golden fluid, this is the carbon black. And what I think I want to do this time, because when I spin it off, I might want some really interesting designs on the corners. So I'm going to alternate that carbon black with some Titan buff for the puddle in the middle. Just, this is something a little bit different. This year, I'm all about trying new things. I'm going to be expanding upon what I've learned in the last couple of years. I'll be sharing that with all of you. I have learned a lot about fluid art these last couple of years. And I do want to impart that information onto you guys in case you don't already have it. Okay, so there is a little bit of puddle, and you can see that Floyd's already starting to work. Very cool. Okay, now that we've got the puddle there, this is just a 5-ounce cup. And I'm going to start this time, actually, I'm going to put a little bit of the cloud mix right in the bottom. I'm going to start out with that, and then we're going to go with the phthalo green. And this is a bluish shade of phthalo green. And then I'm going to put a little bit of the Titan buff, just as a kind of a, no pun intended, a buffer between the phthalo green and the pink. And that's the quinacridone magenta. And then I want to put a little bit more cloud mix. Oh, and I just saw a little clump. Shoot, I'm not going to be able to get it. There's a little clump, hold on, that went into my cup. I think it was on the edge of my bottle of cloud mix. It went right in. There we go. I think I got it. Sometimes that happens, and that's okay. We just pull it right out. Okay, so there's the cloud mix. And then I'm going to put a little bit more of the Titan buff. A little bit more of the phthalo green. Now I'm going to come in with some of the black. And I am going to put a little bit more cloud mix. Just a tiny bit. I don't want a ton. And then we're going to go a little bit of the pink, that quinacridone magenta. And then the Titan buff. A little bit of the phthalo green. And I'm going to end it with the carbon black. Okay, I have no idea what this is going to look like, you guys. I've never put this combination of paints together, so I do not know. It could end up looking like butt, but you know what I always say, and if you've watched any of my videos, you know what I always say. It maybe look like butt, but at least it will be pretty butt. Let's hope. Here we go. Gosh, I really did not know what if I'm gonna like this pink and green, you guys. Oh my goodness. What did I do? Okay, well, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. So that's a good sign. I don't hate it. It's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna just take a little bit of this and just stretch it out. There's a lot of paint on this canvas, guys, so don't worry that this is going to mess up the composition. It will not, because there is so much paint here in the middle. It's going to be plenty. The composition is going to be just fine. And the only reason I know that is from so much experience. So we're getting some really neat clouds that are forming. I am loving this. Okay, I didn't think I was going to, but one of the other things that I'm launching, if you've watched any of my other videos, you guys, one of the other things I'm launching is my monthly subscription, and that will be more information. Obviously, it will be about art, but I'm also going to be sharing and utilizing more of my life and business coaching background. And that will be coming up in the coming weeks. I'll be sharing that with you all, so stay tuned if that's something that you're interested in. It will be a minimal, a monthly fee, and I think I'm probably I'm looking at doing tiers, different levels for people who want more information, more access to me and my information and my tools. Oh wow, you guys, I really, the way the pink and the quinacridone magenta and the Titan buff and the black are mixing here, looking really, really pretty. I think I might want to distort this a little bit. I don't usually, but let's see what happens. If we just gonna mess around a little, you guys. I'm just gonna kind of play with this. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I didn't think I was gonna like these colors, but I am loving them. Wow, I am pleasantly surprised. Very pleasantly surprised. Wow. Okay, so I didn't distort it too much, just a little bit on the edges. I'm gonna spin this just a little bit, just to see what, I need to pop some of these bubbles so they don't drag through. I just want to see what the composition is looking like. Before I go too much further, let's see what we've got here for, ooh. Okay, do that one more time. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Gosh, that's a little bit beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna spin this one more. See what we can accomplish here. Wow. Now it looks like, I think I poured out another, there was a lump or something, and it's distorting the clouds right there. I want to try and take it out, but I'm worried that I will flub it up if I do. It looks like it's fairly good size. I think it's another piece from the cloud. It's right in the middle, and I don't want to... Okay. What to do, guys? What to do? You know, I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to leave it for now. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more color here and there before I spin it again. And I'm just going to go with the movement of the paint on the canvas. I don't want to do a straight line. I want to just kind of oh well, it's not coming out. Shoot. Okay, but I'll just do it this way. Come on. Well, maybe that's why it wasn't coming out. There wasn't any left. There we go. little bit more here and here, and then I think I'm going to do a little black. To kind of round off the corners, because I like that the light part is in the middle, so I don't want to put any more of the Titan buff on there. And most of this will spin off anyway. I'm just stopping myself from grabbing that, this whatever that is that's distorting the painting. I think it will be okay though. Looks like it's flattening out. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. What do you think? I am loving it. I'm going to take this and I'm going to spin it off that way a little bit, just to see if I can take care of that one corner. Looking pretty good. Just touch up the edges a tiny bit. What do you think of this color combination? I think it's... Oh, I'm surprised that I like it as well as I do. I didn't think I was going to, but I do. I really do. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's spin this a little bit here. Let's see if we can get this corner off a little bit. That's better. I'm just trying to distort it a little bit so that it's not so straight. Just hopefully to get it to blend with the rest of the painting a little better. Okay, I'm gonna spin that side one more. A little bit more, and then I've got one more corner, or two more corners I think I need to square away. Okay, that's pretty. I like the addition of the black. I think that's very nice. Seems it's not overpowering the... I was worried it was going to overpower the composition, but it's not, and I'm so happy about that. Oh my goodness, this is prettier than I expected, you guys. Love it when that happens. Oops. I'm going to touch up this corner, and then I'm going to put it back in the center and spin it a few more times. I do want to see if I can catch some of this paint, because as I've said before, I do keep this and have a little bucket, and I strain it. And I put it in the bucket, and then I use it. Mostly when I'm doing tester, like if I'm testing out a color palette, or if I'm testing a new method of layering the paints, or if I'm testing a new style of painting, I will oftentimes use the drippings instead of mixing new paints. Okay, that is wowie. I get a little goofy, if you haven't noticed, when I paint, and some people have said it's because of the fumes. It's not. It's because I get goofy when I paint. It's my personality, I think, because I love this art process so much, and I have so much joy out of it, and I've learned so much, and it has helped me so much over the last couple of years with things I've been going through, and there's just so much that I just love about it, that I get goofy. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Oh, wow, you guys, I really love this. So what I'm noticing is from like here over, I'm loving. This is kind of meh. So what I think I'm going to do is when I spin, I'm going to move it to this side a little bit more. So hopefully a little bit more of that. This side will spin off. Let's see. And then I think we're done. I'll bring you in for a close-up so that you can see what I'm seeing. And then hopefully you'll let me know what you think. Give me a shout out in the comments. Let me know from where in the world you're watching. That's better. And what you think of this. If you like these colors, I'm definitely going to be doing another one of these. What I think I'll do is a little less green and a little more pink. So I'll kind of flip-flop. But I am loving the addition of the Titan buff and the black, because it's just... I have no words. It's so pretty. All right, let's spin. There's a little bit more in the corners I want to take off. So pretty. I didn't think I was going to like this color combination as much as I do, but I really do like it. Okay, let me see what the composition is. I like it like that. With the pink on the bottom. Ooh, I like it like that too. Ooh, with the black on the bottom. Wow, that's very pretty. Oh, the black on the top is also really pretty. Okay, I think the way you guys are seeing it with the darker shades on the bottom, that I think is where the composition is at, but oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna come over there and bring you in so you can see what I'm seeing. Okay, here we go. This is the results of the wet results of the piece. You can see that beautiful quinacridone magenta and all those pretty little clouds. Oh my goodness, there's a hint of that black. And the green, the phthalo green. Oh my goodness, that is so pretty. Okay, so next time what I will do is more pink, less green, and definitely more black at the end of the cup, so that the outside edges, instead of being stripy with the green, the black, the Titan buff, and the quinacridone magenta, it'll be darker on the, although I do love this one. All right, well, first painting of 2025 is complete and I love it. It's a whole new color palette for me. I'm going to run through the colors once again. It was the carbon black, the phthalo green blue shade, the quinacridone magenta, the Titan buff. And these are all, as I said before, these are all mixed with my Abstract Cellism mix, including the cloud mix. And that is a different mix, but it does use the base for the Abstract Cellism, but it uses a couple of other ingredients too, and I will be sharing that in the coming videos. But I wanted to do this one because I just got a hankering to try this color palette, and I love it. I hope you guys too. Please leave a comment. I apologize for being so silly. Some of you like it, some of you don't. Oh well, I guess, you know what? I'm not sorry. I'm silly, and I arted. I have a whole bunch of these t-shirts. I just love them. Okay, having said that, thank you for joining me. I am totally delighted that you are here, that you have joined my channel. If you have not subscribed, please do. That would be delightful. I'm trying to hit 3,000. I'd like to hit 3,000 by my 55th birthday. And my 55th birthday is coming up in a couple of months. So I really would love to hit 3,000 by then. That would be just such a great birthday. That would be a wonderful birthday gift. I would love that. So thank you again. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this piece. And if you have a special request for a cloud mix like this with other colors, if you'd like to see me do other colors, or if you have a special style of painting that I do that you would like to see more of, please leave that in the comments. I am definitely going to be doing a lot more viewer requests this year. I have a ton of art that I want to show you. I have a ton of new styles. I have a ton of new toys that I'm going to be playing with here with regard to on the canvas, and then off the canvas I'm going to be doing a lot more with texture and embellishments. That's coming up. So much. So much. I don't even think I can cram it all in a year. I might have to go into next year. Next year. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm just delighted. This is just makes me so happy that so many of you tune in to watch these videos and just see this art, and you love it as much as I do. It makes me so happy. It makes my heart happy. So thank you so much. I wish you a very happy new year. Lots of blessings and wonderful things coming your way this year. I'm going to put it out there and it's going to happen. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Kristen, the artist also known as Li'l K, and I'm reminding you and I'm encouraging you one more time, the first time this year, go make the art. You'll be glad you did.